First off, all honor and glory belongs to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Hawakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles over at Great Millstone. All right? And this is just going to be a short one here, short hitter quitter. And I think I titled this one. I actually wrote down some scriptures. I'm guilty of not doing my due diligence at times by just how's it quoted off the fly. But a lot of the time, off the fly, that's off the spirit. So even if, and Brother Sabir attests to this, that even when you do have scriptures written down, and it just fathoms me how the spirit moves. It's beautiful. But when you have scriptures written down, the scriptures either make you take a step back, or make you turn into a different direction, or make you step it up a notch. Okay, with putting the recipe together, in other words. Okay. So anyhow, all right, people want to be famous out here. Anyhow, I'm just gonna go into scripture. This one I named it. I believe I'm gonna name it as a lion to the prey. Okay, and we know this lion that we're speaking about here is Esau Edom. Okay, which, spiritually, he is, because he's not spiritual. He's younger than us. Okay, because he's not spiritual at all. Okay, all right. So, all right, and just like that young lion, he's full of play. Okay, full of prey. Play. Okay. All right. So let's see here. I believe that's what I'm gonna name it. But we know this devil. When you come into this truth, you're gonna get a keen idea of this devil's patterns. Okay, he has a way that he has. Okay, they don't change. Remember, this man, he's not the salt of the earth. Okay, he's not the salt. He's not the flavor. All right. So therefore, he's dull. Okay, he is a robot. To tell it like it is, he is a robot. Okay, all right. He's framed for what he was framed to do and be. All right, and that's perdition. All right. So let's see here. I'm gonna go to. So our aware levels have to be at an all-time heightened level, okay? Because he's known as also the cunning hunter, okay? So at this particular time, his hunting and being stealth, let's put it that way, being stealth, is more or less in these cities by way of his technology, okay? Biomatrix, face recognition, okay, by his camera surveillance systems that are set up, okay, by the hundreds of thousands, okay, to the point of an eye, to the point of a eye of a needle, okay, because remember, this man has that serious God complex where he has set himself up, okay, as if he is, all right. This is the book of Jeremiah 28, the book of Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that had been before me and before thee of old prophesied it both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. Okay? All right? And this man at this particular time, due to his God complex, his God complex is trying to man-make and disrupt the course of prophecy that is already written and foretold and foreseen to happen. okay, by staging events, okay, all right, basically trying to play out a script outside of what the script is written, which he cannot step outside of this theater nor great judgment ground, okay. Let's see. Slovakia. Damn shame. Jake through out here. Man, Jake is through. They're a whole nother breed of people. Whole nother breed. Yeah, they're actually a nation of their own. Okay. This is Ecclesiastes 4:15. I considered all the living which walked under the sun, with the second child that, am I reading the right verse here? I considered all the living which walked under the sun, which the second child that shall stand up in his stead. Okay. So he's thinking future, okay? Beyond. Okay, in his stead means what? Well, you are of your father. Okay? You are from the lineage and stock of your father. Okay? Lineage and stock of your father. Okay? I'm gonna be all over the place. Yeah, I might be all over the place. Exodus 20:5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord, thy power, am a jealous God. Visiting, here's the point, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. Okay? So there's nothing new underneath the sun. Okay? The people are a continuance. Okay? From where they left off. All right? Ecclesiasticus 4:16. There is no end of all the people, even of all that had been before them. They also that come after shall not rejoice in him. Surely this also is vanity and vexation of the spirit. Okay? And then, you go on and you go back to, I believe that's Exodus where I was. Was that Exodus? I'll just put generation in. Let's see, generation. Like I was taught, one word can lead to an entire lesson. How the elders deemed it. The elders and apostles, the head apostles, how they deemed it. Okay, one word can lead into a whole entire lesson, for edification's sake, of course, for the edifying of the body. Okay, of course, this is not entertainment. Yeah, so it's all in Exodus, dealing with generations. A lot of it's in Exodus. A plethora of it's in Exodus. It's all throughout all the scriptures, actually. So let me go ahead and close my mouth there. Now that I'm looking at just the word, it says 92 verses in the KJV. Now that's excluding. That's not saying this because I got the blue letter up. That's not with the admittance of the 14 other books that were taken out, okay, which is the Apocrypha, okay? So we know it more than likely is more than that, all right? But the point is that you are of your father's seed, line, and lineage, okay? All right, and how do we know that best? Okay, all right, let's see by the first census that was taken, okay, or ordered, okay? Now we know David had went off by counting, numbering the people, okay? All right, we know this. All right, this is Numbers 1:1. The Lord spake unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, and in the tabernacle of the congregation, on the first day of the second month, in the second year after they were come out of the land of Egypt, bondage, our first captivity in that great house, saying, chapter 2, or Salakia, verse 2, a little excited. Take ye the sum of all the congregation of the children of Israel after their families by the house of their fathers with the number of their names, every male by their post. All right, just to make clarification of that. All right, and I didn't went this lesson then turned to something other than what I was intending on. Okay, being that I had to go back over to Ecclesiastes, but hey, wherever the Spirit leads. All right, so let's see what precepts I did have lined up for where I was trying to go. Okay, because it's all part of the volume. It all is part of the volume of the book. All right, it's part of the whole scroll. Okay, and this thing is to be done with sincerity, truthfulness first and foremost, belief. Okay, and not boasting and being proud, because this is not of our own. Okay. I speak it first and foremost for myself as a man, okay? And to be humbled, of course. Humble and contrite. All right? Yeah, this lesson done turned him went somewhere else, you know? Yeah. Let's go over to Psalms. Let's go on ahead and go over to Psalms 10 and 9, because I believe I was going into how this man has his centerpiece is that he's on high, he's above everything. See, his whole thing is to set himself on high, so that he doesn't appear to be who he actually is, which is that vile creature, okay? That vile creature, okay? The lowest of the lowest. He has to dress himself up in the fashion that's undeniable. Okay, and who fell for it and who falls for it to this very day, and who loves the trinkets and the how should I say it? The whole how should I word it? Damn, because words can't describe how this man how he dresses himself up. Okay, but you know how the scriptures deem it, that the one with the robe and the signet ring, you know. All right. So anyhow, so this is Psalms 10. Okay, because Eve she's a weaker vessel. Okay, so she has received the perks of this world, and yeah, she's definitely gonna get a visitation. She has her portion coming as well, as far as pertaining to being part, a huge number, part of the 2/3. Okay, 2/3. Okay, of our people, the rebellious, the stiff neck. Okay, the rebels, so to speak. This is Psalm, because she's helped forward it. She's continuously helped forward this thing. Okay, but in a different way in modern time. So this is Psalms 10 and 9. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. Okay, and that'll be the poor. It'll be the very hopefully not only our people as a nation, but the hopefully elect that sit in lowly places. Okay, sit in lowly places. All right, mainly the hopefully elect. He catcheth the poor, our people as a nation, when he draws them into his net. And this net, okay, what in the hell is going on? See when the spirit, I've never seen this bus come down this street. In fact, the whole bus system is a new damn route. Now, what in the hell is this bus doing coming down this street? Anyhow, some construction must be going on. All right, because it does happen. Remember, this isn't our kingdom or rest. This is the land of confusion. No, nevertheless, yeah, so that net up is by way of just about anything if you go to the right or if you go to the left in this place. Remember, this is a narrow path, this truth. In this world, this current system is set up completely against it. And what would that title, that banner be of those that are against truth? Okay? What would that banner be? Well, that would be anti-Christ, okay? An anti-Messiah system. Okay? Well, wickedness rule. Okay? In the do as I wilt spirit, okay, runs and governs everything. Tangibly and cardinally. Tangibly and cardinally, yeah. Tangibly and cardinally. Yep. So by way of his contracts, okay, that's how we get caught up. Contracting, doing business with this man. But we know we have to move in Babylon the Great, right? We gotta watch how we operate here in this place for what little time is left. Okay, for what little time is left, we know we have to do what somewhat of little business, but be as pilgrims, stoics, okay, and ultimately, okay, gonna have to come off this grid. Yeah, ultimately gonna have to come off this grid. All right, but I'm gonna close out here. I'm gonna go ahead and close out here. So we have to fully rely and put all of our trust in Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Not this system. Nothing here. Not this system, not these people, not this oppression. Okay? And for some of you, that's going to be a hard thing to wrap your mind around. I know it. I can sense it. I can definitely sense it. The spirit of doubt, that is. Stay the hell away from me if you got that doubt on you. I don't want you around me. Stay the hell away from me. And then there's a spirit of negativity also heavily in the air. Especially when you get around Jake. I'm just telling it for what it is. Esau, he feeling fidgety as well. Yeah, he feeling really emotionally shook and fidgety. They trying to relieve on JC, and JC ain't gonna answer him. In fact, they calling on the spiritual demon Satan when they do try to conjure up some peace and safety, which will not be peace and safety. Yeah, it won't be no damn peace and safety. Oh, now you want peace and safety. Won't be no peace and safety.